Hey y'all, welcome. Venus square Pluto, YouTube version. We already went live on IG. So if you are interested in that message, there may be something in there for you too. Go on over to IG. You feel me? What's good, y'all? What's going on, baby? This is gonna be collective, but we gonna see what Source has for you all, just to give you a little push there. You know what I mean? To do what's uncomfortable right now. Venus square Pluto. Again, welcome everyone. Venus square Pluto. A transit that makes you feel emotions intensely. To the point that it's going to be hard to ignore, or harder to ignore. It's definitely a moment where you want to control your reactions to situations that are presenting themselves to you, whether it be in your environment or mental. Okay? And know that you can easily be manipulated or seduced by others at this time. All right? You're also feeling or contemplating on what is it that truly brings you joy when it comes to relationships in any area of life. So use this transit wisely. All right, use it wisely. Because on the 29th, you're going to have Mars conjunct Jupiter, which is going to give you the courage to take another step forward. But this is more like stepping into the manifester within you, but being more connected to it because you have removed during this period whatever it is that could possibly block you. Although things may not be the same, but we already know that all is connected. So it may not seem like one area of your life has an effect on another, but it does. It's all connected. Welcome, Evelyn. Hola. So yeah. Right now, Venus is in Aries at 29 degrees. Okay. So that vibe is really in squaring Pluto that's in Capricorn right now at 28 degrees. So these energies are at very high degrees, which also indicates once you master something, it brings in generational or infinite success. Okay. So we're going to see what messages Source has for the collective as you all are going through your transformations at this time. Be mindful to not condemn yourself, okay, for anything of the past, because everything has its place that occurs in your life. Welcome, love. Welcome, y'all. Hey, familia. So, yeah, let's see what message the divine has for you all, okay? And if it resonates with you, let me know in the chat, all right? because these messages are for you all. So the more you communicate through the chat, the more I'll know, what messages, who's who, things like that. Not so much who's who, but you know what I mean. Just let me know if it resonates, okay? And if I feel drawn to you and you are interested in a message of additional clarity, I'll provide that for you as well. Okay, did the same on IG. All right, y'all. Let me see what this is at actually. Because I don't want them to. Okay, so let's see. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my ancestors and spirit guides that guide me. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me, as me, in connection to the Most High. For you and I collective to use our mind's eye to see. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, here we go. Just got real still. 1 to 5 days. A lot of you are going to see great changes in 1 to 4. It's just 7-11. You don't see this coming though. You can sense it. You've been visualizing it. Some of you asking when. New moon in Gemini is approaching. You know what? We're going to start with the Moonology deck. Whoa. Warrior of Light, Archangel Michael, Joan of Arc, Flower of Life, Fleur de Lis. May. The month of May, this month has been quite transformative for the collective. Gem Sun of Aqua Rising, Ashe. Quedo. Oh. Something about language. Language. I had a critical thinking teacher that would say language is everything. So let's see. Here we go. Here's the message for the collective. Ooh, this feels good. You're an ESL teacher in Colombia. Mira eso, tell me. We in here. Let's see. What's the message? You're in here for a reason. If you're in here, you're in here for a reason. Let's see. 9/11. Says luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. And we have its polar opposite, new moon, coming up. When preparation meets opportunity. But as I've been sensing in the few lives ago, is when preparation meets opportunity, but you're the opportunity that preparation is waiting to meet. It's a whole nother ball game. You have a Sagittarian? Let's go. Is that right? A new romantic cycle begins. It would, though. Even if you are in a situation right now, in a relationship right now, look at how much balance there is. The more balanced you are, the easier it is for you to hit your target. Something about that. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins. And we're in Venus square Pluto, which is all about really analyzing these feelings that you experience in the love department. No longer sacrificing yourself. I mean, who doesn't want to be loved? Who experience unconditional love? But here's your moment to do so by clearing out all that isn't of that. And that means anything that you are attached to. Wow. It's your time, honey. Venus is definitely going into Taurus mananas. Mm, mm. You're very close to achieving your goal. How many of you is it in here that a new romantic cycle, unconditional love, I would rather say, is your goal? Especially when it comes to your counterpart. Hmm. Tweaking, honing, adjusting in order to accept it for what it is, relax, and then regroup. That's the way to do it. In order for you to experience unconditional love, 1, 2, 3, 4, in that order, you gotta have that for yourself because you will not be attracting that. You'll always attract something that's of a condition. That's also the message of Libra. The balance of relationships has a lot to do with the feedback and what you do with it in connection to who you are. The backbone to Libra would be Aries energy. If you don't know who you are, you're always going to be out of balance and you'll always have to be presented with a karmic lesson. So now what has to happen here? Forgiveness of anything of the past, if anything, gratitude for the experience you've had in the past. For some of you, that's all you have to do. There it goes. New moon in Aries. You got them both here. It's time to take action about the conclusions that are within you, which is the full moon eclipse. We just had that in Scorpio. Releasing all of the negativity so you can actually see what the conclusion is of a particular cycle. Because life is all about cycles. Nothing's happening to you, it's all happening for you. But it feels like it's happening to you because it's happening through you. You see how all of the placements here right now match up to what the energy is? We're all fragments of everything that is above, as above, so below, as within, so without. The bottom of the deck now. Again, you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, left it there. You are good enough, more than enough. But some of you had to realize first that you were good enough because you depleted yourself Now it's time for you to rise, though. And the way to rise is through forgiveness of anyone who may have caused you harm, even if it was just a thought. Let it go. Bring love into the situation. There's a lot of new moons here. Some of you in here have Venus and Virgo. Venus is at a fall when it's in the sign of Virgo, because Venus is all about doing what others want. Virgo is of service, and sometimes you can sabotage yourself by just putting yourself out there and not being appreciated. You know what I mean? But that's all because you had to realize that you are more than enough, and it's time for you to really analyze yourself and see where it is that you will, have that energy reciprocated to you, which is different from someone who, gives without expectations. I'm not talking about that. It's just the balance of it all. That's what judgment is. It's balance, bringing balance to a situation. So let's see what these messages are for you. Enjoy that with self. Yes, babe. Yes. What's the message here for the collective, those watching and those that will be watching this later? May this bring life, and if it is death, may it be death that causes transformation. Because life and death are in the power of the tongue. It says here, is this the belief system that allows your soul to thrive, or someone else's opinion adopted as belief? 1 to 5 days comes out. Let's see what this is about here. Manifestors is at the bottom of the deck, which speaks of the pioneer speaking life into existence. Ashe. Communication is key. That is the message of the new moon in Gemini. Happiness on your own, but also thriving with support. Okay, you thrive with support. So that's something to be mindful of. If you're around energies that don't support you, obviously you're not going to thrive. Sometimes you have to be your own support system, your own life force. Aries energy. Venus right now is in Aries, about to approach Taurus, which means you're getting to know all of who you are. Having the life force to connect to your self-worth. So it's almost like putting the fire back inside of you, or the breath of life back inside of you. Okay. Let's see what you got. Etheric essence, which is the ultimate state, natural state, aligning to that. Because once you do that, it causes the mask to drop, either the one that you've been covering yourself up with or others. You'll get to see people for who they truly are if you see you for who you are. Right? Hey, Allah. I was just watching the Marvel movie of the Captain Marvel, and that definitely gave off the same message. That's your confirmation, baby. A lot of you are really, there's a lot of cleansing happening here in the heart space. Don't forget to like the video. Y'all see y'all in here. Appreciate you. Have the conversation with yourself first. Whew. Your ancestors are covering you. You have the ring of fire of your ancestors, and they want you to tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth about it all. Go through every relationship that you've ever had, even if it's family, work, a lover, whomever. Every time you encounter something that didn't go your way or was uncomfortable, what did it do? It caused you to change. Even if a part of that change meant you were down and out. That also showed you how strong you are, because at some point that was before. You're not down and out now. And if you are down and out now, just know you're not really that down and out, because you're actually doing something right now, watching this video, to personally develop yourself. 2112. Closing out a cycle of all that was hidden. Now, some of this could have something to do with, your bloodline, because that's usually the vibes I pick up on. A lot of heart space clearing with the Scorpio full moon eclipse. Yeah, self-love is definitely making me more confident every day, actually. So having the conversation with yourself first, you know. This could also prevent you from reacting to a situation, because some of you can sense that something is coming along to test you, or has. But there was also a moment where you sensed that coming, so that's something for you to also pay attention to, that when certain things are going to occur. Okay? Even if it means that you may fan it off like, no. Your soul has a way of connecting with you. When you start seeing them signs of synchronicity, you better wait there. Waxing crescent. Tuh. Now, this is after the new moon. So some of you are really going to have that clarity that you're seeking after the new moon. And the reason why is because you have to take action with what it is that you know now. Basically applying it in order for it to give you the results that you are seeking. Cause and effect. Let's see what else you have here. Then we'll go to some other messages and see what else you have for the collective here. Surrender. Whew. Surrender. Deliver all that is out of your control to the Most High, and be ready to shift. Stop carrying that load. Then it says, lean towards your heart, being as light as a feather. Where your mind goes, your frequency evolves. And we have Scorpio, which is connected to I desire, or I transform, the 8th house of death and regeneration. Also connected to inheritance and legacy. It is connected to the ancient god of the netherworld and of the dead. The day of Scorpio is Tuesday, ruled by Mars and Pluto, especially if you're born in the first decan of it, second decan of Scorpio, Sun and Neptune, third decan, Venus and the Moon. The numbers here are 2 and 4. Some of you, your heart is being weighed right now. So if you hear that, right, you normally hear that when someone goes through a transformation. Some of you are in this physical body, have experienced a spiritual death in order for you to evolve. This could also be core values that went through a transformation process. What you're not learning with your family or those that raised you, it carries over into your relationships until you're able to grasp the lesson and forgive all who are involved thereafter. Okay? So let me get one more moon card. That was North Node that wanted to come out. I feel like I have an eyelash in my right eye right now. Right? Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. The water barrel. You hold a lot. You've been holding a lot inside. And your cup wants to runneth over. But you must know what brings you harmony, what brings you balance, because that's also what Aquarius is about. It's polar opposite Leo. The fifth house speaks of relationships, children, your own business. You do have Mars conjunct to Jupiter on the 29th, which is really going to help a lot of you who are entrepreneurs to take it to the next level. But this moment right now where Venus is square Pluto is crucial in order for you to actually do that type of work, whatever work it is. Because just think about it this way. Whatever you're doing and you're in a particular relationship and things aren't going as such, notice how that affects the work that you do when you have to go to work. If you're, if it's at the forefront of your mind, that's basically what is transforming at this moment. So that way you can truly do what it is that you love to do and have what it is that you want, because you have the balance within yourself, because you know yourself. That's the beauty of things not working out, because you get to know what it is that you don't want to do anymore. But you also have to decide that once you know that you don't do that, and put yourself in a certain casualty because you're being casual with yourself. Okay. So let's see. What other messages we get from here? I'm going to go to the tarot right now. Let me get a animal spirit prior to, though. For sure. A lot of self-analyzing too. Ashe. Okay. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, you have don't let your past hold you back. What's peeping out here? A new start is coming. Just have faith. Faith is connected to beliefs. Everyone has a belief. Everyone has an opinion. Connect to yours. It constantly changes too with the experience. That's the beauty of being the observer in life. Because whatever it is that's going on, as the observer, you're literally just watching what's going on. You're not linking yourself to it. Right? Because the moment you do, you become that. So here you go. Here you go. The cheetah. Focus, clarity, and speed. You're being guided to be mindful and value yourself and others. Strategize your days. Be patient. Take calculated risk. That's also Leo fifth house energy. And take action towards your heart's desires. You have what you need to change your life today and become the best version of you. And that is Venus square Pluto. You have what you need to change your life right now and become the best version of you. Because when Venus get into her home sign, the Taurus, that's just is basically like just dusting it all off. And rising from the ashes, like, I'm here. We here. Look at that. You got the bear at the bottom of the deck. Unconditional love, playful and protective. You're being guided to rest and enjoy yourself and others. Create balance in your life and follow your truths. You will intuitively know when and how to take inspired action. You have immense inner wisdom and physical strength to do so. Use it. Use it. Use what you know. Do what you know. Be what you know. Also, have your own trust in the unknown, too. Balance it all out. This is interesting. The vibe I'm picking up on. Here we go. It feels very mama bearish. Let me see. What is the what hour are we in right now? Venus. Wonder. Okay. Venus hour. We're in a Venus hour right now where I'm located. It's a Venus hour. Talk to us, baby. Talk to us, beloved. What do you want them to know? What do you want the collective right here, right now to know? Prepare to be loved like you've never been loved before. By yourself. By self. What's this? Seven of Swords comes out first. I like that though, right now. Because this is basically picking up on everything that is deceptive, even being deceptive to self. Don't condemn yourself. No more self vindication. 3303. You've mastered this already. It's time to step into your Empress mode. Mercury and Sag. Mercury is the messenger of the gods. Sagittarius is the house of gods. One second, let me look at this number here because I just heard a ding. Notification here. Let me look at 957. That's also 2112 though. Some of y'all write down 2112. That could mean something for you. 2112. 957. Yeah, some of you feel like you've been robbed. Is some of you feel like you've been robbed because of what you have gone through, or you've come to terms with that. Let me see. You that's something you allow. That's a perception that you allowed to happen. Remember, this is all about you reclaiming your power here, okay? Let me look at this gematria for 957. Duh, it's just that these people were stupid. I'm done. Wakanda, hey, awaken. Peace through strength, 957. Gypsy, The end of the Mayan calendar. Don't fall. Okay. Un minuto. Un minuto. Hold on. Let's go into a little handy dandy notebook. There's something about this. I need to see which one that is. I remember off top. Where are you? Oh shit. Flipping pages and shit. Yeah, we gonna find this. So y'all gonna have to wait. Y'all gonna have to wait a minute. I'll show you why. Hi, Neil. Where is it? Spirit, come on. Come on, Spirit, show me. Show me. Show me where it is. Show me where it is. Is it in this book? That's the thing. On March 31st, I got my long-awaited divorce papers. Hey. December 23rd, I got tattooed that day. Okay. Okay. 2012. Okay. Now, what did it say? The end of the Mayan calendar, which would be the 13th moon, the cosmic turtle moon. Now that's during Cancer season, going into Leo. 6/27 to July 24th. Cosmic turtle moon. 22:02, 1 o'clock. Let's look at what this is over here a little bit more, y'all. There is no sparkles, but from my peripheral, it looked like stars, like orbs, but not really orbs, but it really looked like sparkles on this side. That's huge. That's the moon that releases it all, too. That's a month from now. Okay. Okay. World bearing turtle, and turtles are very ancient. They have a lot of ancient, they carry ancient wisdom, and the shell of the turtle, those 13 marks on it, or those patterns, is connected to this as well. Tell me about it, please. Let me see. According to the legend, the creator goddess cut off the legs of the cosmic turtle and used them to prop up the heavens, which had been damaged by another god. It's not quite carrying the world on its back, but it still puts a terrapin at the center of the universe, making that the very sky doesn't fall down. And I'm feeling good. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Mhm. Mm, okay. Let me see. Let me look at um, the galactic signature for today. I don't want the calendar, baby. I just want the I'm sorry. The red solar moon. Okay. Wow. The tone is 9 and the tribe is 9. If you haven't yet, definitely look into your galactic signature. The affirmation for the galactic signature, the red solar moon, is I pulse. That's why I was moving like that. Okay. I pulse in order to purify, realize, and flow. I seal the process of universal order with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of life force. Okay, okay, okay. You see? So let's continue. Let's keep going. I have here written day out of time, 7:25. Why do I feel like the world stands still? What's this message here? What must they know, Venus? Talk to the collective. You're kin 233. You know yours. I'm a kin 6. Mm. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. I like that. Let's keep this thing moving and out. 10 of Swords. Boom. Say less. Okay. Tell me more. Hey, let me. We're gonna do that. Okay. We got the 4 wands. All right. So it's time to celebrate. It's time to turn up. That's the tower moment. Okay. 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 So the moment you release all of this right here, strategize your days, be patient, take calculated risk. You have all that you need right now, right here today, to change your life forever. This week is changing life forever, especially if you got a Pluto in Sag. While the sun is in Gemini right now, it's really allowing you to what we doing, what we not doing, because you're truthful. Y'all know, no. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay, yeah. Bruh, you got the sun card at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I'm just letting Venus talk right now. She said, I don't want to do this anymore. What doesn't allow me to have this fulfillment, this happiness, even this spark that comes in, this thunderbolt that comes in is going to change everything. I know it is, and I've been hiding myself from it. I don't want to hide anymore. I don't want to be in my head about it anymore. equipped and empowered to rise. And sometimes I get this feeling like maybe I haven't done enough shadow work to step into my power. Oh no, you have. That's how those that's the moment that you are actually about to step into the next phase. Don't let every time you feel like that, keep going. Because notice that what happens when you go into the shadow work, you stop yourself from doing what you would want to do. You start hiding, right? Look at that baby, little baby. Cardinal, you're welcome, mama. Cardinal, new beginnings, rapid growth, fresh start. For some of you, birth of a child or birth of a business. Okay, a new phase. It most certainly is. Look at that. Under the nine of cups, you got the sun card, the nine of cups. Open up this treasure box and just being foot. See, you're coming out of this here. That's coming out of the underworld too, because it's under here. As a matter of fact, it's right up under there. You've done it all. You've done it all. Here it goes. You've done it all. You got the strategy. You know what you got to do. It's time for you to get your 10 of cups. Look at that. 10 of swords, queen of pentacles, king of swords, and you got the 10 of cups right here. Literally, source is pulling you through it, telling you to walk away from what no longer serves you. It's time for you to step into it. And for some of you, you definitely have the king of swords is out here like, I'm noticing that glow up you got. It was good. Right? Now, for some of you, you see that baby, so just know that was a whole boom sound over there. Look at that. You got the fishing pole, soulmates, labyrinth, and the sword. Sheesh. What is that? 1229. Wow. Whatever abundance you've been holding on to and juggling, it's about to be balanced out. It has to get balanced out here. Okay. And for some, that balance comes when you're no longer overextending yourself, because this is the 9 of Virgo, and we was just talking about Venus and Virgo, which is at a fall. So balancing those things out, you had to go through the labyrinth in order to find yourself here. Welcome, beloved. Bienvenidos. So, I mean, let's see. Let's see. Something about these long neck birds. Oh, the ostrich. Don't play with that, baby. Let's see. Talk to me, Venus. Yeah, she said that's why the full moon in Scorpio, total lunar eclipse, it was time to complete it all. And the completion comes with forgiveness, because full moons are all about completions, but it's completions that come due to forgiveness. For some of you, that's without that, it keeps you trapped. Happening soon. Happening soon. Inner child healing. Time to take a break. Balanced chakras. You hear that? Balanced. Not getting balanced. Balanced chakras. The union with self, within self. That letting go was intense. Started from like the new moon. Yo. So right now, Mercury in Taurus retrograde is actually the frequency of the the new moon solar eclipse. So you're now even seeing more of a potential in yourself when it comes to what it is that you're worth. Don't play it small, please. You've done this before. That's why you went through the cycles you went through, because you were playing this shit small. Eh. Let's see what the mermaids got to say to y'all, because they be chilling out there too. Positive energy, definitely up in there. Welcome y'all. Don't forget to like it. Hey, 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 hey. I got a whole meeting in my head. Don't play. Y'all think I'm joking? Think I'm joking? Soulmate relationship. What is this? Set your sights higher. You're out here playing this shit. Increase your standards. It says. What is this? What's this? Yes. Sigue. Keep playing. Alchemy. Soulmate. Yes. Set your sights higher. And what they say? You have what you need right now to change your life today. It's a whole garbage truck. Take all the garbage from this collective right now. Take it. And it's 10:15. That's 4 of Swords right there. Jupiter and Libra. Divine magic, you're being helped. The garbage man just left. Shit. Self-employment. For some of y'all about to just, that's kind of where the world is going as a collective anyway, with all this digital things that are going on. Some of you got to take action on that. My thumb is itching right now. You know who you are. Stop being punk. Go for yours. Do what you got to do. Go for yours. Okay. On Venus. Simplify your life. Do what you got to do. Throw the shit out. You see, you got this whole angel back here too. Like, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Sitting here swinging that shit. Swinging through life. Being all casual with yourself. And then, boom, here come a tower. You're like, no. Keep playing. Have faith. It's time to get up out the water. See that? Right up on out of there. But you gotta have faith, faith, faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive. That was the first one y'all saw too. And follow your guidance on source. Fucking hold on. For those of you who know Spanish, you already know. If you don't, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. That put back. I put it back. You gonna stay out here. Let yourself receive. Now, that's also Venus. She likes to give, give, give. Some of y'all don't know how to receive. It makes you uncomfortable. Some of y'all get uncomfortable with compliments. I ain't gonna front. That's how my ass be sometimes. Used to. Just say gratitude. Thank you. That's it. You ain't gotta say too much. Receive it. Receive it. Allow others to give you love and care. Receive without guilt or apologies. This sounds like a person that you only feel like you should receive when you give someone something. You're so sweet. A little too sweet. But come out of that, okay? Come out of that. It says pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. It'll slow it down for you too. Look at them dolphins. There's a lot coming to you, but you can slow it down. See what I'm saying? Hey, they gave me the beat and everything outside. Come on. All right, I'm being real goofy right now. Morning affirmations. You better do them. Had a conversation with yourself. Say positive affirmations each rising to open the gates of manifestation. Open up them gates. Say, open up them gates. What is happening right now? I'm not sure. Okay, we're sure now. We are so sure now. There it is. Abracadabra. Let's continue. Thank you, mermaids. You did your work. Okay, let me go to surrender. Let's go to surrender. Ooh. Okay. No, that basically means don't play. I saw that again. You need help into stepping into your gifts? Natal chart. Check your north node. You're probably working off of a south node. It's basically abilities or gifts you had in the past life or habits. You can use them in this life, but don't make it a habit to overuse them where you can't have sight of your North Star. And then take a good look at your Neptune energy because Neptune is your connection to the divine. Okay? It's a little 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. You feel me? I see y'all in here. Y'all are horrible when it comes to work and stuff. It's all good though. It's whatever. I don't care. We vibing. Let's see. What's the surrender message here? Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit on that honk. Doing so will bring you clarity or even solve the problem. You know what this, as I mentioned, Neptune too, some of y'all can solve problems in a dream state. To the point that you receive a call from that person or situation and it continues. Some of y'all be like, yo, I was just, no, you're really doing that. That's just what happens. So some of you can even, have that conversation with yourself in terms of closing out cycles. We've been dreaming lots lately. Shade. The apple's also connected to justice too. Surrender to joy. The moment you surrender the obsessive thinking, you can clear the path to surrender to joy because you're not carrying a burden. Joy, it's a light heart, light as a feather. Okay. Some of you got to dance it off. Some of you got to dance some energy off. That's why I kept dancing. Surrender to play and success, and surrender your attachment to results. Be process oriented, not result oriented. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking. a goal, then nada. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So, really quickly, check your natal charts, check your galactic signatures, and your human design, and go to work. That way, when you come up in here and we talking about stuff, we can, chop it up some more. Get into it. Surrender to success. Now, there is an energy here with Pluto and Capricorn, I think it is, that talks about the mirror. Is it that one? Let me see. Capricorn, let me see. An architect carefully surveying old ruins. What is to be seen is the outer skeleton of things. What is to be known is the inner essence of things. Mother's power, remedy ages life. The code, the extraordinary revelation, the realization is there inherently in the very substance of existence. A practiced eye can see inside, can penetrate and illuminate. The schooling and perception comes between lives and then overshadows each and every idea or notion about each and every notion anybody can come up with. But to access and do honor to this advanced faculty is rare. For seeing the whole truth is excruciating to the ego mind, and therefore the battle is to awaken to your innermost truth, or to succeed brilliantly in adapting your truth to the marketplace, selling your soul to the highest bidder. Shoot. Well, you ain't gonna be selling your soul. The highest bidder is gonna be you. Claim that power. Where's the mirror? Okay, a mirror. Oh, that's 28 degrees Capricorn. A mirror covered with the fine film of dust, making a place for everything in reaction to previous rigidities, encouraging all facets to run wild. You are held within a witnessing posture that must balance the cosmic equation. A fabulous array of distortion become possible, including hiding yourself everywhere in opposites and reversals, exceedingly adept at using consciousness falsely for power or control, for hidden purposes, or out of strange curiosity, most radically prone to playing out patterns or syndromes that you are convinced will soon be taken away. So must be binged upon first. Strange spiritual notions and ideologies, you need to drop the vast bulk of the voluminous self indulgence in order to, after all, start to wake up and really remember purpose and the whole story, free from self vindication and equally self condemnation. Aita, there it is. There it is. Surrender to success. You're ready to experience abundance. Wipe the mirror. Some of y'all gotta wipe your mirrors off. Some of y'all gotta do some cleaning. Wipe the mirrors down. Mhm. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired income can sabotage it. Let it go and let it flow. Float it. Float it. That's rookie of the year. That was my shit when I was little. All right, here we go. Tell me more, baby. Tell me more, Venus. What's up? What you got? Oh, she was like, yeah, the Six of Cups, that's Scorpio energy. She's like, yes. So we were right on track here. We're right on track. We're right on track. Yeah. Yeah. Letting go of all of this toxicity, anything that restricts you, including self. And it says here, don't let your past hold you back. You've been on this journey long enough. Now it's time for you to reap rewards. I'm wide awake. Yeah. If there's anything that makes you feel like this and you're going back to it, this is a confirmation that it's not going to change. Okay? If you already can sense the anxiety of something of the past, it's not going to change. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. You got the strength. You don't have to sacrifice yourself anymore. Step into your power, divine feminine, become all things. Some of you have to get around situations where you can be all three, but with the balance. And that's what your intuition has been creeping up and telling you here. It's time to awaken that high priestess within you. I'm wide awake. That's the tower. Some of you, something's going to move very quickly. That's why that baby there. And Venus conjunct Venus as well. So, yeah, definitely a time for new relationships. Step outside your comfort zone. Be safe. Get out there. You fine too. It's like, get out there. Get out of your head. Some of you, there's something when it comes to work here that you already know that is not in harmony with your purpose. And that's also where your core values is literally pushing your ass off the edge so you can fly. Find that support, that life force within you. You have it. No one else does. Some of you are asking people, should I do this? Should I do that? If you're going to, make sure somebody, that really supports you and shit. Don't just be, you know what I mean? Some of you really have to sit there and gaze at a candle also to awaken that mind's eye. Judgment. Are you going to answer the call of your soul? Mm. The Page of Swords. This has been going on for some of you for the last 2 years. Unlearning, relearning, unlearning, relearning. How many more light bulb moments do you need? You got a book in your hand, balloons of bulbs, and you're walking on a stick across. That's a whole sword. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're first of all, you're walking on a sword barefoot. You ain't afraid of shit. Obviously, you got all the enlightenment. Next card would be the Two of Swords. Actually, if we're looking at this as dates, we're looking at the Eight of Cups. This is the same energy as the Eight of Cups, February 20th to the 28th. Some of you have Saturn in Pisces. And you came into this world like a warrior of love, though, of light. But now it's time to move forward here on the work that you've been doing. Okay? You got all the knowledge you need, and you know this too. Your heart knows. Your heart knows. You got victory and success at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, it is your ancestors and your spirit guides that are here to celebrate you before you even connect to people outside of you. It's time to get going, baby. It will be Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen and King. Boom. Don't be so impulsive though, because that's also Mars and Aries vibes. Respond to what's going on around you. Everything that glitters is in gold. Oh, that's what that was then. Okay, everything that glitters is in gold. Got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Got the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You got it. You got it. You got it. Easy. You know what time it is. You know your purpose. You know your power. You have the enlightenment. You've gone through the rebirth. You're burning through the net. Right now, this is the position that a lot of you are in because this is an Aries card. So is the Queen of Wands. And then once you realize you come out of this darkness, you see how the camera doing us right now. Once you come out of this darkness, you begin to know, remember, see that fire in the mind's eye here. Watch that candle. Look at that fire in that candle. Just follow it. Just flow with it. Some of you should really check to see which element is strongest in your chart because it also shows that in your dominant planets. Just like church is for the apprentice, ain't nothing wrong with that. Because then after that, you step into your spirituality. Then you become into the frequency of the law of one. So yeah, when you're looking at all this information, it's not to say that you're gonna go by that, but it gives you a great blueprint as to what's shifting and what's not. Get familiar with your oppositions, because those are things that are really going to go against you, that may block you from your purpose. And for some of you, you've noticed this the last 2 years. And that's the beauty of information, whether it's something that you're reading or a show or movie that you're watching. Your cells go through this shift because water has memory and you're predominantly water. So now you begin to awaken the information that's been beneath the surface. That in watching something is like, oh shit, there it is. You may not know initially, but it'll literally put you into a position now, each and every moment. Things may not be the same, but they're all connected. Take a moment one of these days and watch the birds fly. Some of y'all do, but really watch it though, because you can notice how they just step into portals. Because you'll see them flying, and all of a sudden they're like not there, but then they're there again. Pay attention to that. Something about that awakens the mind's eye too. We shut ourselves out from so much. That's why it says being the having the essence of a child is what allows you to see the kingdom of heaven. You're all here bringing heaven on earth. Yeah, and Aries is the baby of the zodiac. Three of Wands, Sun and Aries. You ready to go? You ready to go? You ready to go? Because you received the tower already, showing you that you are. They just gave you the story as to what you had to do, what you've been doing. So keep doing this. Keep doing the work, y'all. Keep doing the work. Don't allow yourself to get, distracted by what anyone feels you should be doing. That shit ain't none of your business. Ain't none of your business. What's going over here with it? Feel me? I'm gonna have to watch this over. Let's see. What's next? The map. Okay. 3 of Aries, I'm telling you. Exploration, finding your way. Lay of the land, plan, prepare. Read the signs. Figure it out. You got a new perspective. And then you got the castle. And a fortress. Oh gosh. Okay. You see this? Sag, Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Luck is on your side. Some of y'all building something that you're building a fortress. Some of you already know what this life is you had is in the past life. You just remember. And that's what these movies do. They remind you of who you are. Pay attention to what you resonate with and what you're drawn to at this moment. There are no coincidences in this life or in any lifetime. Hmm. Unbreakable, fortitude, stay in power, backbone, determined. You got what it takes. Got what it takes. Wealth, ancestry, legacy, power. Yo, okay. It's a little gruesome, but watch The Old Guard. The movie The Old Guard, that should have me in tears because there's certain parts of that I've had in a dream state. The Old Guard on Netflix. It's like the old great ones are coming back, and the new moon in Gemini is definitely doing that. Some of you also have inheritance coming your way that's like a castle or fortress, but you have to unlock these codes within you first. Dance. Mm. This is strength, obviously, to be on your toes like this. If you can tippy toe around the situation and avoid doing what you have to do, you should know what type of strength you have to avoid doing what you're supposed to do. You just got to channel that and doing what you want to do and what you're supposed to do. Okay? Honing a skill, balancing act, pursuit of arts expertise, on your toes, laser focus. See, when you balance, you have a better target as to what it is that you're doing or where you want to aim at. Aries, Sag, fire, fire. Get your life, get your life. Here we go. Some of y'all have to spend some time alone and detach. Remember, love is not attachment. Love is not attachment. And that's a great lesson that a lot of people were learning in this age, that love is not attachment. Many feel like if this person's not there or they don't do this, that's not love. That should sound like a job. Person of water. Sorry for the lag. This person of water that you could be connected to emotionally. They could be psychic, empathic, intuitive, sensitive, heart centered, feels deeply, takes things personally. They're healer, counselor, advisor, author. But it's because they have very deep emotions, you know? And sometimes someone like that, if this is you also, you gotta really align with detachment. That's where your freedom is. That's how you become a butterfly. You have to detach. But you have to do this yourself. No one can help, because if they do, you won't be able to fly. You have to do this for yourself. Go through the transformations yourself. And those who belong will be there, and those who don't, ta ta. Another message. Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got dynamite and the pearl. Dynamite and the pearl. Emotional force, excitement, opening up, passion, action with experiential wisdom, honesty, energetic, intuition, perception, loyalty, because you now have respect. Big thing over here, respect over loyalty. Okay. The moon, subconscious mind. Let's see where the moon is right now. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, wait up, minute. Oh, wait up, minute. Hey, hey. Girl, wait a minute. Oh, wait up, minute. Oh, wait. One in crescent in the sign of Taurus at 10 degrees, which is a Capricorn degree. You have Capricorn up here? Okay. Yeah, you're getting a real good look at what has been restricting you when it comes to your self-worth, and go to work on it. 393. Let's look at 393. 393. 393. Para mi gente. My people. You see. Cruel, fierce. Get into Sekhmet's belly. Let me go to Isis right quick. Let's see what Isis got to say. Come through, mama. Come through. Look at that, another 3. 1933. Some of you are really healing yourself or have healed yourself. Getting to know these different layers of yourself. The deeper you dive. I like it. Expect the unexpected and fast. A catalyst for change is what the dynamite is talking about. For some of you, that's a breakup or was a breakup, but you needed that because it might have been something that you was connected to years ago and it kept repeating itself. And that once this eclipse season came around, especially in the age of Aquarius, which is all about you knowing, there was no more, oh, I believe so. That's age of Pisces. I believe so. Pyramid of light, step your vibration deeper into love. But let's see what the message is. Wow. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. You see that? Sorry for the shakes. It's the vibes. Okay? You feel that? Huh? You see that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's here. Birth as a portal. Mm. Divine sisterhood. This is beautiful. Community of spiritual sisters and brothers of light. In a community that is based in equality, respect, healthy boundaries, and personal freedom, with the mutual desire for spiritual growth and honoring of innate wisdom, great miracles occur. You are a part of this community of light. At one time it existed only in the spiritual worlds, yet now it is being born on earth. Ashe. It is part of your destiny to help create and nurture a conscious community that empowers all of its members and is based in truth. You are wise and grounded enough within yourself not to lose yourself in the group now, collective, and instead to help a group become a community of honoring individuals. And this is also another thing, too, remaining an individual when you're in a partnership. Love is not attachment. Your leadership by example is important as groups can sometimes descend to the lowest energetic vibration if the members fall into their egos rather than staying in their hearts. Yet, if the members can stay in their hearts, the group can lift each other up rather than pull each other down. This oracle is based on the love between goddesses of ancient Egypt, Hathor, Isis, Bastet, and Sekhmet, and more. They are often pictured with similar symbols and headdresses, and share some iconography that helps us realize that although they are divine individual beings, they are connected as unique expressions of something greater. Ashe. Let me go over to ay, we. Okay. The dark mysteries enter the chamber of the dark goddess, embracing the shadow. You have to do the shadow work to get to know it. There's been so many lifetimes where it was like, no, that's not. So if that's not, then where is it that when a child is conceived, what type of, is it not dark in that space? You see, those moments of darkness are crucial because this is where you are actually growing or nurturing the seed before it enters the world. So be mindful of your thoughts in a dark moment. Because once you come out of there, that's what you're coming out with. Spiritual evolution. Set your heart free. And on the other side was the Mother Awakens. Well, it's right here. The Mother Awakens. See that? Isn't this beautiful? See the masculine energy here? Spirit of spring, freedom, action, and power. 34. Silencio. I'm going to make this the final message. Porque tengo hambre. I'm hungry. Okay, I'm hungry. Let's see. The dolphin collar. Okay, there it is. Pure, joyful connections, loving help. Here we go. This will be your final message, my loves. Okay. Crown chakra energy, third eye energy. There are those who can call forth the powers of nature, the messengers of the mother and of the great spirit. But when we gaze upon nature's marvels, we rarely see the ancient ones standing in their midst. Marvels, there goes your other confirmation. We rarely see the ancient ones standing in their midst, stirring again and again the cauldron of the planet and allowing us to see all of the beauty and the wonder that is here. The dolphin caller steps forth at dawn, and to this being the ancient relatives of the humans, the people of the sea, who will move through and around the waters to cleanse and clear the sacred oceans. Come. They reawaken within the waters their purity and their song, and the dolphin caller will transfer their song and gift and clearing energy to the land, to the people as they go about their day. So many now are beginning to arise from their slumber, and not just the slumber of sleep. They are awakened from the slumber of the soul. So too are you, as the dolphin caller, and these magical beings of the oceans now call to you, awaken to your own possibilities, to a new beginning, not only each day, but a new beginning for your very soul. A time of play, of release, of cleansing, and of zest and joyful connections available for you now. We become like those we are surrounded by, and these beings will lift the spirits and remind you of what connections that are connected to your soul can be like. It says friendships, but that's what I'm saying. No matter what is taking place in your life, the dolphin's energy is now shared with you. So you can feel the freedom and fluidity, the soaring grace and power of these oceanic marvels. You are their friend, and the dolphin caller will send to you this energy until you feel your own exhilaration rise and you laugh again with the sheer joy of being alive. Your soul will revel in your happiness, and you will thank the dolphins and this caller who has known of your need and has now sent the help you have long been asking for. These connections, too, are part of this card's energy, to have moments when you can share the joy, bringing to you an exquisite sense of being loved and accepted and delighted in. The illumination for this card: help is on its way, and you will soon experience joyful companionship. Joyful companionship. Joyful companionship. Yo nací aquí, but my parents are from DR. Joyful connection. Consuelo y Macorizonio. Y la Gavidal llega. But yes, my loves, that is your message. It is 133. Divine guidance surrounds you now. Look it up, 133. Wow. I love you. Talk to you later.